So, Bill Cosby, what is the situation with Bill Cosby? You know, the more someone is accused of something, the more they almost, what's the word for it? What's the term for it? If you keep being accused by individuals, either the individuals are guilty on their own end and just falsely accusing you, or maybe there's some guilty on the end of a particular individual. If you're constantly being accused of something, right? Yeah, if more and more people keep coming forward and saying, well, this individual raped me or drugged me, right? Bill Cosby, here in 2022, right? Bill Cosby will appear in court and on trial once again, but this time the allegations involves a teen he assaulted at the Playboy Mansion in the 1970s. Back in the 70s, this situation, right, what's happening or what's about to occur, right, pertaining to the trial, there's already been multiple women who have already accused him how he was, yes, in court for that already, all right, as we know, right? Like, subscribe, ID in the Discovery Channel. Yes, ID in the Discovery Channel. The links are provided below. Get that Discovery Go app as well as the ID Go app. You might want to get those two things, combine them, make them into one, and I'm a Discovery influencer. That's indeed a fact. So Judy Huth, right? Judy Huth. Judy Huth, right? Accused Cosby of sexual assault along with another teen. Judy was 16 at the time, right? Cosby denies the allegations brought forth by both victims. If there remember this, how I just said that in the opening. I just mentioned that in the opening. Once there's too many people, right? False accusations, trials, 2014, 2016, even before then, 27. Once it's too many individuals, right? That's when you start to appear guilty in a sense. You got all these women, like people say, well, there was a payout. Well, people say that payout, women come forth and gonna milk the cow, right? Milk the cow, or how some people think, well, I'm gonna civil suits and lawsuits and all the rest. Sometimes people get together and sometimes there be individuals that are falsely accused, right? We're gonna all team up and sue this one individual, right? All team up and sue this one individual, and then it's found out that the person was raping this person or drugging this person or raping multiple people or drugging multiple people. But with Cosby, it's happening again. Opening statements will begin June 1st. It's May now, right? It's May 26th, right? Opening statements will begin June 1st as the jury selection has already begun, right? The trial is the first civil suit against Cosby to head to trial. Yes. The trial is the first civil suit against Cosby to head to trial, right? Here in 2022, Judy, the woman that I spoke on, right? The accusations and all the rest, Judy, right? She changed her story in a court filing here in 2022. Here in 2022, Judy changed her story in a court filing, stating she believes her being assaulted occurred in 1975 at the age of 16. Once you start to change your story, that's where people start to question. Cosby, the woman who is bringing forth charges and all the rest against Cosby, she changed her story, right? Changed her story in a court filing stating she believes her being assaulted occurred in 1975 at age 16 and not in 1974 when she was 15. The age difference, when you change your story, that changes the age difference. When you change your story, it does. So you say it occurred at age 16 and not at age 15, right? Why did she change her story? Because even the difference of age has an effect on even Cosby, right? You change your age, that has an effect. Let me see. If somebody falsely accused or accusations, or even if it did occur with rape and drugs, right, pertaining to Judy, right? Would that or would that not have an effect on Cosby? If you say I was not raped in 1974 at the age of 15. I was raped at the age of 16. So the age, in fact, went up. You said you were raped at age 15, but then you changed your story and said you were raped at age 16. Why the change in the story? Why the change in the age, the year, right? Did she have that? Was there, could there have been a mix up or something pertaining to her memory or something with the age? The year, 1974 versus 1975 or so, right? Cosby has a history involving various women accusing him of raping and drugging them, and I mentioned that already, as we all know, right? Over 40 women claimed they were, yes, the involvement with Cosby pertaining to rape, drugging, right? Sleeping drugs, and all the rest, right? And drug somebody till they're knocked out, till you take advantage, right? Over 50 women. So the trial between Cosby and the two women should last 2 weeks, right? In courts, the courts, they haven't demanded Cosby to appear to testify or appear in court. Usually, something like that, you would in fact demand an individual, especially if there were trials and court cases before involving Cosby. Usually, you would demand, right, to see what's going on, because I said already, the more people accuse you, whether you're not guilty or guilty, whether you're guilty or not guilty, right, the more women come forth. Okay, well, what happened with his last cases? Before this situation, what happened with Cosby last cases? Were the cases dismissed? Were he found guilty, right? That's going to have an effect on this situation here with Judy and the other party, right? The other woman. His other cases will have an effect on this case, right? So many of us seen his last cases that occurred, right? That will even have an effect on this case, because once you say are free and say in jail, out of jail, free from jail, right? Well, why are more people coming up against Cosby? Why are more people accusing Cosby, right? People will start to question Cosby even more. They'll even start to question the women even more as well, right? Yes, you will. Start to question even more. Well, what did they say about the last cases? As said that already. What? Okay, well, the women. It's too many women that are accusing, right? Once there's too many women accusing, okay, so what's the truth? The rapes and all the rest. How many women were raped, right? Once there be more individuals that come forth after the cases, how these two individuals are coming forth, how many women were in fact raped and drugged by Cosby? We're on investigationdiscovery.com. The ID logo stands in the far left corner. There's more of them. That's yes. That's what you start to question. Hold on. Wait a minute. There's more of them. So now that 2022 is here, right? Will there be even more women to come forth? Well, Cosby raped me and drugged me, right? In the next few years, will there be more women? Because I'm questioning that now with Judy, right? How many more women are going to accuse Bill Cosby? And how many more times are Bill Cosby going to be in court, in a court of law? It's like a string, right? Something moves forward, then there's something else that will happen after that, and then something after that. How things just go along in life. That's life, period. And I'm sure even Bill Cosby, unless Bill Cosby was contacted to let him know that was coming, I'm sure even Bill Cosby didn't know that was coming, right? Not this situation pertaining what's happening now, the future, if there's more women, right? Even with that, even with what I just said, let me go back and say it again. Playboy Mansion, the 70s, right? Bill Cosby being contacted, or we're going to file some suit against you or something like that. Usually Cosby's contacted, or his attorneys are contacted, or court of law contact, or whatever, and then it's made public or whatnot. But I'm sure even he didn't know that was coming before, right? So yeah, dear viewers, let me know what you think and feel about the video. May you enjoy your day. Let me know what you think could have happened or is going to happen, right? May you enjoy your day. I will in fact enjoy mine, and I'm gone for now. One.